Welcome back to year 4 of the North Texas Dynasty, and welcome to Revenge Rivalry Week. We are on the road at Boise State after our Big 12 debut, winning against Baylor at Baylor. Today, we get a rematch against Romeo Goodley, Sire Gaines, and the Boise State Broncos. For those of you who are unaware, Boise State has our number. They have beaten us the past 2 times we have played them. Once, which was in the American Conference Championship 2 years ago, and then last year, they almost ended our season in the regular season, upsetting us again. So we put them in our non-conference games to open year 4. We are both 1-0. They beat Cincinnati, we beat them, and now we go back to Boise State, to the blue field, because head coach Stevie Balls doesn't like teams who can beat him. And this team has beat us twice. It is time to get our dub over the Boise State Broncos. We are the number 13 ranked team in the country. And for those of you who are wondering, I have been sick as a dog the past few days. I apologize for not posting, but I'm back. Head coach Stevie Balls. And here comes Romeo Goodley, a very good is he up to a sophomore? He's a sophomore, 87 overall quarterback. Look at that. And of course, we know Sire Gaines in the backfield is a problem. Boise State, we are the better team, but we know they're not going to roll over and right away. That's an early completion, bringing up a 3rd and 2. Would be nice if we could get him off the field early, 3-and-out style. I love playing on the blue field with the hard and fry alternates. Good coverage. Over the middle is open. Just too much time for Goodley, who's got 21 passing yards on the day. And the Broncos are going to advance early. That is going to be a pick. He throws it right to Mike Strange. Mike Strange is breaking off tackles. And an early turnover for the Mean Green defense. I think Goodley just threw that a little ahead of his guy, maybe a little behind his guy, I'm not sure. But Mike Strange finds the ball right in his hands, and out comes Bryce Baker and the Mean Green offense. Can we capitalize on this? Baker trying to hush the crowd. I don't know if they're going to listen to him. Feeling the pressure right away. He's going to show off the athleticism, show off the wheels. Bryce Baker going to get a 24-yard gain on the ground to start this one, and that is how we're going to punch this 1st and goal. Baker had an open look, but he's going to audible to the QB blast. Baker's got some blockers. Baker, in 2 plays, is going to do it himself. Slam dunk that one, and North Texas is making a statement coming into this game, up 7-0 early. Can Goodley and Boise State get some momentum back here? The RPO works to perfection. That is a nice strike over the middle. Ibrahim on the tackle there. Here we go. Up to the 45 in their own territory. 2nd and 10 now. Goodley is going to feel the pressure. And there is a sack for Joshua Pierce, who holds the single-game American Conference record for sacks. We're now in the Big 12. We're on to bigger and better. 3rd and 17. Goodley is going to go down one more time. And that time, it's going to be big Jaden Williams in the backfield. 2 sacks. 2 on the same drive, and in comes Jermecco Green on the read option. Jermecco Green shrugs off a tackle. Jermecco Green averaging 18 a carry, and that was a nice run for the sophomore transfer right there. Back into Boise territory. Can we blow this team out early? Baker over the middle, gonna find Jacaden Ferguson, our most talented transfer junior receiver, brings in that one. 2nd and 3, audibling to a slant. Over the middle. That's going to go back to the drag. That is going to be Daryl Branson, the true freshman tight end 1, is going to bring that one in. The run would go nowhere on 1st down, so we are looking at 2nd and 12 here. Baker looking to get this drive going even more. There's Shakir Capps, who has surprisingly, he's not in the starting lineup, but he finds his way onto the field every game. And that's going to be Bryce Baker again, shrugging off a tackle. Tried to slide there, it didn't work. It's okay, 1st and goal. Here we go. Jermecco Green. Is that Jermecco Green? It is Jermecco Green, and he's going to get a nice gain on this inside zone, bringing up a 2nd and goal. We could give it back to him, but we're going to go with some slants. Slant concept here for Baker. Takes the snap. Over the middle. It is in! And that is going to be Daryl Branson, who is apparently paralyzed on the field. He's not moving. He's fine. I think the game just glitched. But we're up 14-0 at Boise. This is exactly what we wanted to do. Come in here, establish, dominant, show them we have graduated from the American Conference, even if you have our number, as they're going to get a holding call on this one to back them up even more. We want to show how dominant we are over this Boise State rivalry, but we know they like to keep it close. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. This is just a good start to the game. They are going to hit the out right there. Sire Gaines breaking off tackles. That could have been a 3rd and long. Instead, they're looking at a 3rd and 2 here for Romeo Goodley. First quarter is coming to an end. Down 14, Sire Gaines going nowhere. In the backfield, that is Rico Wooten. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 3 at the end of the first quarter. Not many complaints. Cannot complain about how that first quarter went. We get the early interception. Our rushing yards are positive for us, 81 yards in the first quarter. They're at negative yards, which we love to see. Boise State packed out stadium looking for another ranked win, but no. You're going to punt it to Jacaden Ferguson, who's going to make a few guys miss. Jacaden Ferguson almost took that to the house, but we are still going to be at the 50 to start this drive. 1st and 10. Back to Jermeco Green, who is having a very productive start to this game. That's a 6-yard gain. Almost 50 yards on the day. Baker, looking at his concepts by himself in the backfield. Baker takes the snap. Has plenty of time, going to hit a wide open running back right there. Is that Jermeco Green again? No, I think that was Randy Bertone. It was Randy Bertone who has subbed into the game. Randy Bertone is going to get held up 4th and 1. I don't feel comfortable kicking it from here. Why not just do a little QB blast? Tush push. Baker almost got met head on in the paint, but he does get just enough to move the chains there. 2nd and 10. Baker. We go up the gut. This is going to be Jermeco Green again, who squeaks by for a gain of 3. Now we're looking at 3rd and 7. This is a more kickable field goal, though, in my opinion. Baker, by himself in the backfield. From the shotgun, takes the snap. Feels some pressure over the middle. That goes incomplete. And we are going to send out Lucas Fisher to kick this one from 43. Has the wind in his favor. The power is good. The kick is up, and it squeaks in the bottom right corner. North Texas up 17-0 in this one. 5 minutes left in the first half. Boise, Romeo Goodley. They're sending a blitz. Does he get this one out quick? He does, but it is met. Sire Gaines. We're not letting him get warmed up. He has broken our hearts before, especially that Year 2 conference championship. From the shotgun, Goodley, the 87 overall. I thought you played better last year, Goodley. What's going on? Taking a shot. Don't tell me I jinxed it. That man's kind of open. That man is gonna drop it. Good Lord. I don't think I did the right coverage there, but okay. 3rd and 10. Goodley takes the snap, quick pressure, and he finds someone there who drops it. Okay, the receiver sold. I can't be upset. 1st and 10, 17-0. Baker from the shotgun. Can we take advantage of Boise's lackluster offense? Baker's going to take off again. Baker has plenty of space. Baker showing the wheels. Back into Boise territory. This could be a slaughter. Baker from the shotgun. The passing game, the running game, everything is clicking right now. A straight shot. That is Branson who brings it in. He has had an excellent start to his North Texas career, and it is another 1st and goal here for Baker. Hands it up the gut. That is going to be Randy Bertone, not getting much going there, averaging 2 yards a carry. 2nd and goal. Baker from the shotgun. Going to try and find someone open here. Baker scrambles out over the middle. Shakir Capps, touchdown number 2. This guy is wide receiver 6 on the depth chart. I'm not kidding y'all. And he is leading every receiver category these first 2 games. Shakir Capps, true freshman, proving to already be a campus legend right now. You guys have to understand. Jacaden Ferguson and Dozie Esnukama, those guys, as Sire Gaines is going nowhere. That's another stop. And Rico Wooten, we're going to call timeout, see if we can score some more before halftime. But oh my goodness, guys. We have 2 88 overall receivers, and it's Shakir Capps, who's like a 70-something, who is just dominating. Getting it over to Randy Bertone. I think Jermeco Green got a little shaken up. So Randy Bertone's going to fill in. 3rd and 1. Minute 12 left in the first half. Can we get a field goal? 3, anything. Takes the snap. Pressure. Gonna take it. What are we doing, Bryce? Bryce, why'd you throw it right to him? Bryce, that was stupid. Bryce, that was so stupid. Bryce. We had a wide open screener, man. We saw the pressure coming. Panic button. That was bad. Boise now has a chance to get some points before halftime. We're not going to panic. Only a minute left. If we can hold them to 3, that's great. If they get a touchdown, you know, I did that to myself. I shot myself in the foot. It's a good thing we got a 24-point lead. That was a dumb throw. I'll take the blame on that one. Over the middle. That's going to be a first down. 43 seconds left. Boise still has 2 timeouts. Down 24. They could really use some points here. They are in field goal range. 43 seconds. Goodly. From the shotgun. Another quick strike. They're dinking and dunking. That's a nice spin move. And they will use another timeout. 2nd and 3. Had to rehydrate myself. From the shotgun. 39 seconds. Goodly is going to scramble out. Goodly is going to find a wide open man over the middle. Threw it on the run. And there is some noise for your home packed Boise State Broncos Stadium. But you know the aggressive nature of head coach Stevie Ball's. 1st and 10. Half a minute left. Can we do something? Throwing it up. Overthrew Jacaden Ferguson. Almost had him. 24 seconds. Still two timeouts. Not much hope of scoring here, but maybe we can get a lucky break for a field goal. Green Bean throws it up to Eznukama, who was not able to locate it. That's a second pick. What are we doing? That's a second pick for Baker, and Boise might have that in field goal range. They still got a timeout. They might just have field goal range. Kicking from the logo. College Football 27, please fix this. College kickers are not hitting from here consistently, but they're going to hit in this one. 2 dumb passes. That's all it took. 2 dumb passes, and we gave Boise State a free 10 points just to keep it entertaining. I'm pissed. I'm not going to lie. Defense is playing great. Offense is playing great other than those dumb 2 passes. That's on me. I'm letting Boise State stick around, and it's those 2 plays that are going to cost us if we end up losing this game. We still have a 14-point lead. No need to panic. We got the ball first. Let's calm down, go score some points. 1st and 10 to open up the second half. Baker, not afraid to take another deep shot. You know he doesn't care. Baker, over the middle. That is Branson again, who's going to get tackled down after a 9-yard gain. 1st and 10. Still not doing great. Jermecco Green still shaking up. We're going to sub in Marcel Porter from the RB3. Baker going to use his legs to take off there. It's a 10-yard gain. Nice effective play. Nice safe play. Way to slide. Way to get down. Way to get down and go to Pound Town. 2nd and inches. Baker going to take another shot. Oh my goodness. Baker. That's 3 picks, guys. Baker. Boise State's only down 2 touchdowns. I got to stop throwing the deep ball. I want to get these guys involved, but it's not working. Run the damn ball. It's not the vibes, head coach Stevie Balls. You look like a doofus right now. You're about to blow another game to Boise State, who's got the ball in North Texas territory. Only down 2 scores. How does Goodly respond? The door is open officially. Over the middle. Nice find. That's going to go for a gain of 9, 3rd and 1 here. Sending the blitz. Can we get them off the field, or is this going to come back to bite us? From the shotgun. Goodly. Going to take the snap. It looks like they're running it. We are ready for Sire Gaines. He's going to be... What? You're kidding. No. That was short. That was short. There's no way he got that. There's no way. I wish they'd show me where the first down marker is, but I don't think he got that. If you look at the first down marker, he's short. Okay, cool. So we just wasted a timeout. It's all falling apart. 1st and 10. Goodly is going to throw it. That's a nice reception to the wide receiver. 2nd and 6. I'm a believer. Justin Bieber. 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Goodly. Play action. Over the middle, wide open. Mike Strange on the tackle. Goodly starting to get warmed up here. He's 17 for 24 on the day. Boise State is in full pass attack right now, and it's working. But here comes Sire Gaines, and that's the one thing I can say about this defense. We have kept him contained all day. Devontae Carlisle on the stop there brings up 2nd and 11. 4:30. Goodly has time. Goodly's going to take off. Goodly going to slide down just short of goal-to-go territory. 3rd and 2. We're blitzing again. You know the aggressive nature of head coach Stevie Balls. They are not going to hand it off this time. Throws it on the RPO. Read perfectly. 1st and goal. Going man here. Goodly. They're going to go back to Gaines. Guys, it's a 7-point game. Don't tell me we're going to blow a 24-0 lead, Biker. Biker. Let's go. 1st and 10. Deep ball. Why not let it fly? Another one. This time. Dozy Esnu Kama. Going to bring that one in. The senior connection right there. The sophomore, no, the junior to senior connection. Getting my years mixed up. Baker going to scramble out using this one again. Baker is going to get a nice gainer. We're trying to get this one. He's got 94 yards rushing on the day. Look at that. 1st and 10. Into the game. Is that Jermecco Green back out there? It is. Jermecco Green is fully recovered, and Jermecco Green gets a solid gain there to bring up 2nd and goal. We get a touchdown. We can breathe a little bit here. Baker from the shotgun. Trying to get it back to a 2-possession game. Do not get sacked. A green bean. Shakir caps the hat trick touchdown number 2. I thought he had 3. I'm sorry, guys. I hyped that up. But he went up and caught that. He hung on to it. Baker throws it on the run. And I cannot get over, and I don't want to sleep on Marshall Fabian getting a tackle for loss there to end the 3rd quarter. I cannot stress enough how out of nowhere Shakir Caps has been. Dozy obviously with a big catch. That's his only catch on the day for 50 yards. But it has been Shakir Caps carrying the receiver load, and Daryl Branson at a 66 overall tight end carrying the receiving load. We like where we are. We're up 31-17 going into the 4th quarter. Let's not blow this. 2nd and 13. Goodley. They're going to stick with Sire Gaines. He has not gotten warmed up all day, and clearly the assignment has been listened to of shut him down. Make Goodley beat us if anyone's going to beat us. From the shotgun, 3rd and 8. Goodley going to find a man wide open over the middle. It's the tight end. I thought he was going to break that one free. And Goodley has passed 200 yards on the day. Still 8 minutes left of ball time. Ball time? What am I talking about? Ball time? Is that what I was trying to say? Ball game? I don't know. That one's going nowhere. Sorry, guys. 31-17. 2nd and 12. Ball time. Ball time. But 2nd and 12. 7.5 minutes left in this one. That one is going nowhere. They just tried to run the same play twice. That one loses 2 and then 3. So 3rd and 15. Ha ha ha. 7 minutes left. From the shotgun. 3rd and 15. I thought they were going screen. We're ready for it. We're all over for it. Breaks off the tackle. Sire Gaines. Holy shit, that was crazy. We still get him out of bounds. 4th and 11. And they are going to go for it. If we get a stop here, this is probably it. The defense can breathe a little. The defense has done their job today. From the shotgun. Goodley is going to have it, but it's short. Nice coverage there. Mike Strange has showed up great all game. And now we're just looking to waste some time here. Jermecco Green out of the screen pass. Jermecco Green almost broke that one to the crib. 1st and 10. Gotta feel like any points he would really put the stamp of victory on this one. Baker hands it to Jermecco. Jermecco's gonna squeeze through the offensive lineman there and find a hole. 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Looking to get our first victory over Boise State this entire dynasty. Jermecco is going to hurdle and get hit. Still gets a nice gain there. He's averaging 7.7 yards a carry. Absolute dog. And in comes Johnny Butcher. The Butcher gets a nice 12-yard gain right there. True freshman Jonathan Butcher taking advantage of his singular rep. And that is going to bring us to a 3rd and 5. Coming back into the game. Jermecco Green. And Baker's going to hold on to this one. Baker is going to take this one to the crib. Bryce Baker, despite the 3 interceptions, he has been miraculous today. And we will stamp our first victory over Boise State today. North Texas will improve to 2-0, hopefully move up from number 13 a little bit. Baker, despite his picks, player of the game. Mobility was great. Threw some excellent passes, and the picks were honestly on me. I threw some stupid passes, and it showed. Boise State will fall to 1-1. This is the first time we have beaten them in the dynasty. Looking at some stats, Goodley had a good game. The 1 interception, obviously, to start the day. Baker, 8 incompletions, 3 and 3. Not bad. You could definitely do worse. Jermecco Green, really good. Probably the best game of his year so far. Baker, our leading rusher with 2 touchdowns and 109 yards. Ridiculous. Shakir Cap, 75 overall true freshman. 2 touchdowns. Daryl Branson. Once again, those are the 2 guys leading, but I'm still waiting for Jacaden and Dozy to come on because those guys are talented through the roof. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We are now 2-0 in year 4. Getting better by the day. I'm getting more used to this team. I think this team has a stupid amount of talent. Joshua Pierce leading us in sacks today. And yeah, down goes Boise State. Obviously, this is a team that we are still going to be rivals with because we are 1-2 in our series against them. But as of right now, I think we got the upper hand. That was a nice showcase of business. We won by 2 scores, and that's with throwing 3 picks. So you got to take what you can get. Next video is Texas, and you know how our games against Texas go. North Texas versus Texas is always cinema. So thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone stay safe out here in this snowstorm. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.